In it.
Hi. Sorry. Let me turn on some light.
Uh-huh. You got to turn off the. You have to turn off the TV in the background.
Yes, I did. Hi.
Hello. Let me
How
let
are
me
you?
turn it. I'm okay. How old are you?
I am 34.
All right. So we're talking about pretty privilege. Are you single?
I'm dating.
Single meaning unmarried.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So for everybody who's going in, single simply means unmarried.
Okay.
If you're not married, you're single. Dating.
Okay. Fair.
You any children?
I have one.
Okay. So disagreement issue. What? What's the problem with pretty privilege?
I do think it exists.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't think I would be ready to fight multiple women for it.
Okay. Well, how old is your child?
She'll be 12 next month.
Okay. So let me reverse this. Then why should a man become then why should a man be competitive for you?
Why should I? Man, that's a good question.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that I bring good qualities.
Mhm.
Um,
So do those other men. Everything you're gonna
you're
say to men did.
you're right. I'm
Uh-huh.
not going to disagree. You're right.
Right. Hmm.
But I think it just becomes
But I'm a woman and I'm entitled.
I don't think so much entitled, but I think sometimes it can be degrading um
Then get a girlfriend.
having I'm sorry, say again.
Then get a girlfriend.
I don't want a girlfriend.
Look, man, let's take it away from you.
Okay.
And let's go to the animal kingdom. Okay?
Okay.
The males of any species has to fight to reproduce, right? Hold on. True or false?
You're correct.
So every male that wants to have sex with a female just doesn't free access. He has to earn it, right?
Correct.
And in order to keep reproducing, he has to continue to fight, right?
After he already gets her?
Yes, every season, when a woman comes into season, there
Okay,
are
I'm following.
new male challengers to come along, right? This is the
Correct.
Lion King.
Correct.
Disney showed us this. So every
Correct.
season, so, and as long as he can win, he can mate, right?
Correct.
The women don't mate with the men who don't win, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
He
I'm
loses,
following.
can he mate? If he loses, does he continue to get to mate?
No.
Right. So men have to compete. Women have to
So I
submit.
gotta compete.
No, women have to submit. But see, here's the thing. The lionesses do 90% of the hunting, and they do all the raising of the kids. And the men are out doing what they got to do. And they come home, and you got the gazelle and the antelope and the wildebeest maid. And the only time I need to get up is if I need to go slap that water buffalo or fuck with them hyenas. Outside of that,
Correct.
leave me alone and keep them kids over there. And then when you're in the mood, get your aunties and your cub sisters to keep these kids, and we're gonna go over here and have sex for 4 days straight. You ever had sex for 4 days straight?
Not straight now.
Straight. Every
Not straight.
take a 12, 15,
That's a
20 minute
lot.
break. But that's the lion. But see, you
Hmm.
understand that, and what comes along with that. There are more lionesses than lions. So I say all that to say, y'all act like what y'all have to do is so damn difficult, and what we're supposed to do is just expect it.
No, I don't think that is difficult per
Okay.
se, but I do think that at some point, when do you see my value? Like, how long do I have to keep competing and uh
Until you die.
all
Until you
oh my
die.
God, till I die.
Hmm. Yeah. Were your
Okay.
mother and father married?
Yeah,
Were your grandparents married?
yeah.
How long were your grandparents married?
They're still married. I mean, they're well in their 80s, so it's been 50
Okay.
plus years.
Okay. Your grandmother still competes for your grandfather every day. Does she know what he
Not from other
likes?
women, though.
But she still competes.
With
She knows what
who?
he, uh, well, have you ever sat down and asked your grandmother what it's like to try to keep your grandfather?
Yes, there's been stories of he was a high value man. He was in the community and all that stuff, and she
So
did
she had
tell
to compete
stories.
to keep him.
Not keep because she had him, but there were other women that she would have to, put them in their place if she felt disrespected, stuff like that.
That's
But I,
fighting to keep him. Ma'am, okay. The way
okay,
a woman keeps a man is you keep him happy and keep him coming home. So
okay,
your grandparents are married. Your parents are married. You have a child. Why aren't you married at this point? Because you have the kid already.
right.
Why not? So you
He
saw
wasn't
the
high
pattern.
valued and I wasn't competing.
Okay, but see, why have the baby?
You're right. I was young and dumb. You're right.
You went to sex ed. You were old enough to know what happens. You
Hmm.
can't keep giving y'all excuses for being young and dumb. You were reckless.
Correct.
So now, do you ever want to get married?
I'm on the fence, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Do you want any more children?
No.
Okay. Then if men marry for legacy, that
You're
means
right.
there's no reason to marry a woman like you, especially since you have a kid. See, what we have to stop doing is if you came from a mother and father who were married and grandparents who were married, your goal should have been to be like them and to have a man for your lifetime, not be unmarried, unattached, and have to worry about these decisions in your 30s. Changing off the Wi-Fi, I don't know, sometimes it happens.
Yes. Okay. That's
So,
not me. Okay.
so all things being equal, if you don't want to be married, what does that mean? You're going to be a single woman for the rest of your life.
Yes, but I feel like I won't be alone.
Okay. All right. Well, let's explore that then. Um, how long have you been watching my content?
Months. It's been a while.
At 40, the happiness curve inverts for men and women. Happiness for women, women are the most happy in their 20s, in their 30s, but at 40, it starts to go down this way. For men, it starts to go like this, because at our 20s, we're at the bottom of our earning potential. At 40, you don't see many women who are silver foxes and being sought after by everybody. That happens with men. So show me where unmarried